outwards, which is really just some 3-core flexible cable and a plug, a 1 or 2-way switch, a light fitting or baton holder as it's called, and a bulb to go in it, and of course a source of power where you can plug it all in. And you'll also need one of these, which is a terminal strip for joining wires together. So we've got an example of what it all looks like when it's wired up. So to use it, just plug it in, click on the power at the main point, which energizes everything up to the switch, turn the switch on, power goes up to the light, turns it on and back down again through the neutral. So that's the finished product. Just unplug it. We go to how to wire it all up. So in the video, I'm going to be focusing on how to wire up the switch. So I'm not going to go in detail about how to wire up the plug and how to wire up the light fitting. Needless to say, the plug will look something like this. The light fitting will look like this. With this light fitting, I've cut a little hole in the bottom to allow the cable through, and a small hole in the top and the bottom of the actual light switch to allow the cables to go in and come out. Right, so let's get wiring. So take the power line from the bottom and feed it in like this, making sure you've got plenty of cable to work with, and the light from the top like so. Next, take the 2 earth wires and attach them to the earth wire connector that's built into the box. Then take your 2 neutral wires, the blue ones, and connect them to your terminal block. This is an example of a 2-way switch where you've got 3 terminals. The first one down the bottom there, which is often called common or marked with COM, live or L, is where the power feed goes into. And the L1, which is the switch live, and the L2, which is the other switch live, is what we're going to be using. In this case, we're only going to be using L1. If you have a 1-way switch, then you'll just have L1. So simply connect your live feed to the common or live part of the switch down the bottom there, and the feed that goes to your light, which is called the switch live, connect it to L1. So all that's left to do now is to put the switch front back onto the box, making sure that we tuck everything in neatly and the top is pointing upwards. Pop it on and take our screws and screw the switch front plate onto the box. So that's it. We're now ready to test it out. Simply plug it in, turn on the power. That's all fine. The power goes up to the switch. Turn the switch on, and the light pops on by powering it up, coming back down the neutral. Turn it off, power off, and plug out. Job done.